Are we good? Are we? Is everything working? Let me get off of this. I have a lot of stuff pulled up right now on my computer. So let me go open YouTube Studio in a new tab. And a new tab. We can open up the Baus FFS so that we can go to our creator dashboard and pull open Stream Manager. Okay. Also, CEO of Hash Browns followed me. Guys, I'm just now realizing how fucking stupid I look with this hair. Why did nobody tell me this? Nobody told me this. No, I'm kidding. People have told me that I look like an idiot. I just don't care. I don't care. What is all this stuff on here? Oh, Moogler amateur version. I didn't know it was amateur hour. I did not know that. We're pulling up chats really quick. I don't know where Keegan is, but I'm sure he's somewhere. What's up, Yassine? Dude, I swear, I was looking, now that I have a job, I was looking at my money. All I'm saying, we might be seeing an increase in PlayStation 4 controllers bought in the near future. Okay? How you doing, by the way? It's been a hot minute since I last streamed, but you know what that means, though, right? You know what it means if I'm getting a PlayStation 4 controller. We all know what's going down, okay? We're bringing back the Dark Souls speedruns, because ain't no way we are not going to be streaming Dark Souls speedruns. That's going to be fire. I can't wait to get that back. But, wow. I didn't expect so many people to be in the stream. How's everybody doing? Happy Easter. We have some things to discuss. Should I? No comment on the hair, guys. No comment on the hair. I think my hair actually looks pretty good as of recent if I like puff it out. Anyways, last time we did a little discussion piece. Let me go to scene 3. Nope, this is the wrong monitor. How do I switch monitors? Here we go. Guys, I just got exposed. No. Let me make sure that there's no sound in the background. Yeah. This is my calorie tracker. You guys want to see how much I've eaten? What's up, Yips? It's been ages since I last saw you. I remember when we played Fallout. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, man. Also got a job a while ago. It's been great so far. I'm glad to hear that. Where are you working? If you don't mind me asking. I'm working in an undisclosed retail location. It's actually a lot of fun. Yeah, I remember playing New Vegas a while ago. That was a lot of fun. I gotta get back. I really want to start playing Fallout 4 again, but I have a lot of other stuff that I want to get out of the way. And this is one of them. This is what we're going to be focusing on today is, as you guys can see, look at how many tabs I have opened right here. Untitled document. Here, I can give you guys this little opener. Just to get you guys hooked on the topic, about as hooked as I am. I'll read it out for you guys. I'm a little all over the place right now. I'm kind of hyped. Because I've been looking forward to this. Okay, actually, let me restart. So last time I did one of these videos, I did it for Spirit Tracks. Because I wanted to make my Spirit Tracks video, but I was kind of lost and confused on how I wanted to do this. So I did a live stream where I was talking about the pros and the cons, and then I just got off my ass and I did it. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe something similar will happen here, although I've already started a little bit. And this is going to be over Kingdom Hearts. If you guys have any game suggestions, I've already pinged in Discord about it. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions for new games. Because I do want to make some more video essays in the future, even if it's not just me, or like start a podcast or something. It's a store for home appliances. The pay is not bad, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I mean, if you're making money, you're making money. You know, we can leave it at that. Save big money at Menards. You guys know about that? Sorry, I'm off track. But I already have plans. Kingdom Hearts video essay, hopefully. I'm thinking about maybe Mega Man Battle Network video essay. Probably not. and maybe some Pikmin stuff. Maybe some Dark Souls. Probably not Dark Souls. Plenty of people have already made amazing Dark Souls videos, guys. I don't need to dip my toes in that water. It's just that, like, with Kingdom Hearts especially, I want to make a Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 video. But to make the 2 video, I need to make the 1 video. So that's kind of like the main thing I got to get through. Let me just read this out for you guys so I can get you guys hooked. Maybe as much as I am. This is all true statements, by the way. Also, I need to get another audio interface so my mic can be better. I have a lot of stuff I need to do, but this is main priority right now. So, out of all the games I've played in my life, only 2 games have made me cry. The first was Paper Mario Origami King. I know, I'm a sucker, but Sweet Paper Valley is the cruelest place known to man. The second game is one of the greatest, if not the greatest game I have ever played. But this video isn't about that game. Not exactly. Instead, it's about its much younger, much more unique predecessor. Unique in the way that, while most games of this time could only offer one or a few good qualities, and lacked in nearly all others, it managed to be one of the few that broke through, and set a new standard for gaming that still continues to this day. This game, only roughly 3 years in development, managed to be a graphical wonder for its time, with some of the most iconic and eye-catching designs, not just within the characters, but within the world itself, or should I say worlds. Something as linear as a pre-written, non-choice-driven storyline was nothing to laugh at either. Bringing real emotion and motives to characters, big or small. And don't get me started on the music. The soundtrack for this game is so descriptive, if that makes sense. Everything just seems to fit. But I can't explain this game's presence in my heart by just rambling about everything that's so good about it. I need to show you. Won't you join me this time around, as we dream up a land far away from our destiny? Come to the world where a boy and his friends go from fractured town to destroyed world, collecting keychains, items, and new friends, but also begin to unravel the mystery of where it all originally began. This is, and then this is my title, work in progress right here, Behind the Door to Destiny, Why Kingdom Hearts is a Masterpiece. I kind of miss you wearing your beanie, but it must be a bit warm for that. Dude, I don't even know where my beanie is. Hold on, wait. I have an undisclosed pile of laundry here. My beanie could be in here somewhere. Undisclosed pile of laundry. Do your wonders. Okay. No, I miss my beanie too. Okay, it is a little warm. I have my fan on over by my beanbag chair, which is where I sleep. Not the best. I want to bring it back. Actually, I got some Pikmin pins from my sister. There's a blue one too, and I normally wear these on my beanie now. I have a Friday the 13th beanie, and I put my red, yellow, and blue on there, and then I have a Good Kid enamel pin that I put on there as well. Honestly, there was one game that made me cry, and it was RDR2. You seen? Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts 2? Let me just say, if you haven't cried, okay? If you have not cried to Kingdom Hearts 2 and you've played the game, my video over Kingdom Hearts 2 will make you bawl your eyes out. That game is so good. So good. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go back to OG scene real quick so I can open up a Google Drawings thing. That's amazing. The Pikmin and Good Kid enamel pins. I love them so much. The thing is, normally I'll wear it up to work, but whenever I'm out on the sales floor, I can't wear my beanie. We're not supposed to. So I'll keep a purple Pikmin pin on my work shirt. If you guys ever walk around a store, a convenient market store, right? And you see somebody wearing a purple Pikmin pin, don't ask questions. It might be me. You might be meeting the most mediocre, I would say YouTuber / streamer of all time, but I don't even know what I am anymore. I make music. That's what I do. I make a lot of music. That's what I've been working on. If you guys don't know, I've been working on a lot of music. I have a whole album ready. I just need to produce it. So, yeah. Anyways, as I stated, we're gonna go. This is what we did for the last one. Also, if you guys haven't and you guys want to join the Discord, I'm trying to be a bit more active on there, and I'm trying to get your guys' opinion on stuff a lot more whenever I am active, and I'm gonna try and stream a lot more. I'm trying to get off of a lot of social media like Instagram and Facebook. You guys don't even want to know my relationship with Facebook. I'm telling you, we go way back, okay? But I'm trying to kind of like wean off of that and get more back to my roots, which is, you know, YouTube, Twitch, streaming, and everything, because I like connecting with you guys. So if that's okay with you guys, if you guys want to do that, then go ahead. You know, maybe some more speedruns in the future. Probably just a lot of me playing games, and hopefully a lot of fun. But I am multifaceted. Okay, I have a lot of stuff that I'm always doing. I'm trying to do a lot less nothing and a lot more something. And so streaming might be part of that something. Also, Yips, what is your favorite Fallout game? I feel like I asked you this before and you said New Vegas, but I don't remember. Cause I'm trying to think. I don't even know what my favorite Fallout game is. I feel like it might be Fallout 4, but that could just be because Fallout 4 was the first Fallout game I played. Have you ever played the Fallout games you've seen? They're really good. If you haven't, I would really recommend playing them. I would recommend probably starting with New Vegas, by the way. Do you have a Discord? I wish to send you a safer work art commission. It's my fursona. Yeah. Is Discord linked in the description? Anybody know that? Any knowers? Hold on, wait. I don't think it is. Here, we're gonna get an invite. We're gonna get a server invite real quick. And I'm just gonna post this in chat. New Vegas. Hidden use copy button. Yeah. Chat. Chat. Guys, don't look at that. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I swear I clicked the copy button. I clicked the copy button. Oh my fucking god. Chat, I might be cooked. Am I doing this right? Oh, it's still, guys, I promise you, I am not clicking the fucking copy button. Or I'm clicking the copy button. No limit, never, generate a new link. Okay, I've clicked copy. I've clicked the copy button. Guys, you want to see what it says? You guys want to see? It says hidden use copy. Okay, I need to stop yelling. I'm probably being really loud. You played 3 New Vegas, 4 and 76. I've played every Fallout game except for Brotherhood of Steel Tactics. I think personally, mine probably goes 4, and I'm tied on 76 in New Vegas. Then 3, I haven't played much of 3. Then, actually, probably 3 is below that. I'd probably go 1, then 3, then 2. Just because 2 was insanely difficult for me. I need to do a Fallout Super stream at some point. I really want to do that. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Would you guys want to see that? Just like I'm trying to think. Just like me running through all the Fallout games, because I feel like that would be kind of fun. Can I? Okay. You know, Fallout 3 is definitely my favorite. Why? Okay, why is Fallout 3 your favorite, would you say? Because again, I haven't like fully played through that one. So I don't know that much about it. Let me go to YouTube. I have it on my YouTube somewhere. We'll get the Discord link in here in a second, guys. Videos. Do I have it in my Spirit tracks? I do. Can I copy link? Can we do this? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? Chat, am I cooked? Wait, I click on the link. Then I click on this. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Okay, hold on. Cuzzo's calling me, guys. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. I gotta say, I'm streaming right now, and I have you on speakerphone.
I don't have a lot of time. I've got like 10 minutes.
Dude, I don't have that much time either. Hold on. Let me introduce. This is my cousin. You've seen him on the Barotrauma streams before. He's kind of away right now doing something. So
you can tell him my business.
No. It's because then it's gonna dox me, right? I don't want to be.
Okay.
No. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome, dude. We're good. We just got done doing field thing I told you about. Went out and spent 2 days out in the or 2 nights out in the field.
Uh-huh.
And I've really enjoyed it. It felt like a whole little like wilderness survival thing almost.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going paintballing recently. What?
Paintball?
Yeah, for your next birthday, you should go paintballing if you're out here.
No.
I feel like it would be similar, right? Because you can climb trees and stuff, and
That'd be cool, I guess. I've never been. So we can definitely look at that.
It's a lot of fun. I've been before.
I was just talking to
Chat.
about maybe or about like job training, and they were talking about we can possibly get weekend passes during our training, and I might be able to come down and visit on weekends, or maybe you could catch a plane down to Texas.
Dude, you literally know that I am deathly afraid of heights. What?
You wouldn't catch a plane for me?
No. I wouldn't catch hands for you, let alone a plane.
Okay. Speaking of catching hands, we were doing some wrestling matches last night, and I kind of pulled through.
Yeah, okay. I'll believe you whenever you can beat me.
No,
dude, I hit 150 on curls the other day.
Oh, damn. It's kind of hard for me to judge where I am on that, because we don't do weightlifting here. We just everything here is endurance.
Yeah.
So we'll do, if we do weights, it's we'll do 50-pound kettlebell, just fucking swings or overhead presses, and we're just doing it for endurance.
Yeah, I think that's whenever I was talking to Evan, do you remember going to the gym with him? He was like, yeah, because we were doing the, what are they called? Russian twists? And he was like, yeah, because he showed me the proper way to do it with a kettlebell, and I was like, huh. And then he was like, yeah, that's all we did down there.
That's funny that he says that, though, because at arms we did it a lot, but here we've done it once.
I mean, I don't think he was at arms at all.
No,
maybe he was at arms for gaining weight.
Yeah. I'm actually so jealous. Some people out here out getting double rations, man. Double ration. I'm just I'm kind of hungry.
Did you get the photo from Maddie, by the way?
Photo from Matt?
Yeah. I think he sent it to you on Snap. So maybe you can't see it
anymore.
Rip. All right. Okay. Are you free next Sunday too?
Yeah, I should be.
Okay.
That's the right before the Forge, so I'm gonna be out for another 3.
Oh my gosh.
3 nights.
Oh yeah, happy Easter, by the way.
Little,
And happy 420. Although you can't celebrate the second one.
oh, yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get much for Easter. We did get to sleep in a little bit though, for Easter, so that was pretty nice.
That's nice. It's because it's God's day.
Well, we got because of that. Got to sleep until 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a blessing. It is. And then because it was Easter, the drills were kind of like, fuck off, we don't want to deal with you. So we just gotta sit in our bay for an extra 4 hours and just fucking sleep, do whatever we wanted. So I got a solid 12 hours today.
Damn. Man, you could have used that extra time to write. Come on. Did you get my letter yet, by the way?
I don't think it's coming, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Bro, there's literal tear stains on there. Guys, that's the one time I've cried while not playing a game.
I was really hoping that it would like come back to you and then you could like resend it, but
it will eventually, because I did put my address on there.
okay.
So
I mean, at this point, just wait until I'm in Texas.
I mean, I can just give it to you whenever we come up there for your graduation.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that, by the way. Do you know, so we're going to be there for like an extra half of a day, I think. Are you going to be able to like hang out with us or no?
So I'll be able to hang out like all of Family Day.
Uh-huh.
And then some of Graduation Day.
Okay.
I'll have like a few hours after.
Is Family Day the Wednesday?
After the event. Family Day is the 14th.
So yeah, okay. The Wednesday.
And then
the Wednesday.
The 15th, Graduation Day. I'll have a few hours after graduation to hang out. We can go get some food or whatever you guys want to do.
I'll bring a
Some
protein
bunch of
bar.
stuff. We can catch a movie.
Bro, we could watch the Minecraft movie. What?
Hell no.
Chicken Jackie.
What the fuck?
Okay, no, okay, you have to like call earlier next Sunday.
Yeah, I'll try. My time got cut in half because of my meeting. So I was like, I got 30 minutes to like, and I had to order some stuff for the forge.
No, you're good.
I needed to order some stuff online, and I just could not figure it out. So
No, I'm just saying, cause bro, I mean, first of all, my stream is like very impatiently waiting. They're actually being super polite. They're just not. We were having a conversation. But no. Did you talk to your mom yet?
I did.
And you talked to Maddie?
I did not. So let me do that.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a good stream. I'll catch you next week whenever I passed all of my final tests.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a little bit to talk to you about.
Okay. Yeah, and then you'll have to actually tell me about the two night that you did this last week.
Okay, it was a little spicy, so
I'll be ready for it. I'll mentally prepare. All right. See you. I love you, man.
see you, buddy.
See ya. What a funny timing period. Why can I hear myself? Why can I? Okay, sorry, I'm back. It was the first Fallout game I played and completed with DLC maxed out stats and got all unique weapons as well as just completed everything on good, neutral, and evil karma. I haven't ever done that. Every single this is gonna be off topic. We're gonna need to be on topic soon. But every time I've played through Fallout 4, I swear, like every single time I've played it, I always side with the Minutemen. Is that bad, chat? Am I cooked? Chat, am I cooked? I always side with the Minutemen. I think one time I sided with the Institute, and one time I tried to side with the Brotherhood of Steel, but I got halfway through the quest, and I was like, I'm so fed up with these guys. I don't know what it is with I just like building the settlements. I feel like that's what I really liked about Fallout 4. And that's what I really like about Fallout 76 as well. Not building settlements. I actually really like the story with Fallout 76, which I feel like maybe not a lot of people did. The community with 76 and the story was pretty good. I like that. But I've never played the DLC. I want to go through and play all the DLCs, but I have to get them first, and we all know how that goes. I saw on YouTube that the Minecraft movie got removed from theaters. There's a certain swashbuckling saying of about movies that some people know that I won't say. But yeah, I think I already said this, but happy Easter, guys. Also, happy Weed Day. It's Weed Day, if you guys didn't know. Kind of crazy that they fall in the same. You sided with the Institute on your first playthrough. I think I liked siding with the Institute, just because it was like, I don't know, the Institute is such a unique faction in that, like, they are somehow the best option and the worst option. Like you can be good and side with the Institute, and you can be bad and side with the Institute. And they're like, I feel like they're the only faction that you can do that with. I feel like you can be good and side with the Brotherhood, but it's just not the same. Right? Unless I'm just wrong on that about the Institute, but I'm from what I remember, you can be. The Railroad is the one that I want to side with next time, but I don't know. I also was in a relationship with Preston Garvey last time I played. Chat, don't look at my search history. Okay, who in here? Show of hands. When I say show of hands, you guys can't show your hands. Who in here has played Kingdom Hearts? Have you guys played Kingdom Hearts? You seen Mr. Yips? This is an important question, okay? Because if you guys haven't played, I can't go too in depth into detail on everything that I want to talk about, and I actually have to play the game again, so I can have a better overture. Because last time I played this game, I was sick. It was actually during where Streamapalooza should have ended. I ended up getting Kingdom Hearts, and I played through all of it then, because that's when my computer broke. And I was like, I don't want to do anything anymore, and I got sick, and I just had to sit in my beanbag chair all day, and like I couldn't move, and so all I did was play Kingdom Hearts and Chain of Memories. And I have a hot take for that will be discussed late in a later video, and that a lot of people might actually hate me for. So to go not too in depth, let's go ahead and put good things and bad things. We're gonna go good things can be over here. You played very little as a kid. Hey, listen, all I'm saying, it's no surprise that RDR2 is the only game that has made you cry. And I have to add that to my playlist as well. Actually, I think Little Big Planet 3 might have made me cry. I don't know though. If you guys have ever played Little Big Planet, who is it? You seen? I think you've probably played Little Big Planet. If you're like a PlayStation person, because whenever I think of Dark Souls, I think of PlayStation because of Bloodborne, which is gonna have to change soon because they're making that Bloodborne 2 thing for the Switch, or not Bloodborne 2, but it's like an 8-person multi-combat PvPvE. I don't know. It's gonna be like $300 in your left testicle on Marketplace, so I'm not gonna be getting into all that, but Little Big Planet is just such a good game franchise, and I'm gonna have to make a video essay on that one too, because I was looking it up the other day, and all these video essays on Little Big Planet kinda suck. They kinda suck. No offense. Also, don't mind the close-up on the teeth there. Okay, so good things and bad things. Whenever you guys think about games, what are your guys' main concerns? Non-multiplayer games. Because I have a few. So I have... What is this? I just got a text. Let me turn my notification sound down. Main things I'm looking for. Posted your fursona. I will have to check that out here. Maybe not right now, but in due time. I'm mainly looking for character development, right? I'm looking for plot. I'm looking for world building. which, you know, you guys can say all three of those things are really good. Sound design is a huge thing for me. It didn't used to be. I think the first time I got a taste of it, whenever I started playing Pikmin 2, whenever I was younger, and then I just dropped off of it because I started listening to music every time I played video games. But sound design is a big thing for me. And further into characterization and plot is animated scenes. Like kind of uncontrollable interactions. Like whenever it's hard to say, but like specific character moments. You know how like in RDR2 or in actually no, Fallout 4 doesn't have any of them. The Fallout games don't have any of them. Or I guess they do. In Fallout 4, whenever Sean and I always forget the Nora, or not Sean and Nora. Whenever what's the guy's base name? Greg. Whenever Greg and Nora go together to be put into the vault and they get frozen over. An example of what I'm talking about is whenever Kellogg is coming there, and there's nothing you can do, right? There's like you can bang against the glass, but whatever. You know, where like nothing you do matters. So I'm looking for a lot of that. Have you played Dishonored? I started to play it. I think I have it for PlayStation Plus, but I don't have PlayStation Plus right now. So whenever I get PlayStation Plus back, then maybe I'll have it. Is it good? I know there's a Dishonored 2, and I've heard a lot of bad things about it. But so first of all, characters / development. If I can put the D in there, development. Yeah, that's a good thing. Characters / development is really good in there. Plot / setting, phenomenal. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna go for sound design. Dishonored Benzene. It's a good game. Okay, that's one vote for it being a good game. We're gonna go cutscenes / animation. Okay, we're gonna go here. The first one was great. That is where you kind of have like shadow powers? Am I correct on that? You guys gotta tell me about Dishonored real quick, and then while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna do this. Sound design. What else did I say? Story, characterization. Sound design. I think world building. Okay. I think I just deleted the tab on accident. Hey, my bad, y'all. World building. World building, really good. I have to look at this but world design, I think might actually be pretty bad. Or that's gonna be mediocre, because there's a lot of, I'm not gonna say a lot, but a few poorly designed worlds in here. Okay, let me try and think of a few bad things about the game. Okay, well, I'm just, it is a little too like overtly corny sometimes. So we're gonna put that in there, because a lot of the times the corniness is good. So it's more like here. Because a lot of the times it's really good, actually. But there are a few times when it's like, I don't know, y'all. Okay, we can throw another one in here. Gameplay. / mechanics. I mean, in my opinion, they're really good. What else is there? Gameplay / mechanic. You know, actually, let me duplicate this. Let me not dox myself. File. Let me go here. Am I not looking at live chat? You also have limited teleportation as well as being able to summon rats, etc. Guys, I'm not summoning rats. I might summon rats. Okay. Here we go. we have a good base. It was really good because it delivered a whole new plot with unique art direction. The second one or the first one? The first Dishonored. We, I maybe I'll have to watch like a I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to watch something on it. Also, if you guys haven't seen the other two what makes a masterpiece videos, highly recommend checking them out. I do think they're really good. Um Exploration is pretty good. I'm trying to think, does this game have any actually that is a pretty good one. That is a bad thing in my opinion. The puzzles slash like mystery slash mechanic mysteries in this game are not that good. And from what I remember, they're not that good. So I'm gonna put this here for now. The first Dishonored. Yeah, I remember because my dad used to play. My dad, if you guys don't know, used to be a huge gamer. He still kind of is, but you know, he kind of just like sits around watching AI voiced videos all day. Now he's kind of his brain not all there. No offense, Dad. It really ticks me off that if you guys watch those AI videos. By the way, do you like the Resident Evil games? I liked Resident Evil 7 and 8. I've heard that a lot of people didn't like them, but I liked them. I never actually played them. I watched Jacksepticeye play them and Markiplier play them. I'm really into Phasmophobia though. I just need to get into playing horror games more because I do like playing horror games. I'm just kind of a pussy. I still need to play through the Amnesia games on stream. Which if you guys want to see some late night Amnesia streams, yo, like that's all me. I will do that. We should just set up some times so I'm not like like super scared all the time. Happy Easter, peace out. Happy Easter, Kiga. Have a good one. Happy Church Day. Plot the comedy. The comedy is really good in this game. I really love the comedy. We're gonna throw that in there. Comedy is a plus. Okay, let's keep looking at what this is. Bosses. From what I remember, what Kingdom Hearts bosses are there? Can we look up Kingdom Hearts bosses? Kingdom Hearts bosses. List of Kingdom Hearts bosses. No, I just want Kingdom Hearts 1's bosses. KH1 bosses. Is there something like good about the Resident Evil games? Because I know that they're not like all together, right? They're not all connected. Like some of them are connected. Like technically they're all connected, but they're not all connected. If that makes sense. Guard armor. Who's Trickmaster? Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Sabor? The tiger from fucking Jungle Book. BioShock Trilogy is also good. I actually have the BioShock Trilogy on Epic. So little known fact. I tried streaming the BioShock first game on my PlayStation 4 back in the day. You cannot stream those games from PlayStation without a capture card. Do you guys know that? Or probably from Xbox either. Because the licensing on it is very, very poor. I'm pretty sure that's why it is. Also, can I have pictures? 358 KH1. Yeah, of course I'm using a fucking ad blocker, man. What is it? Birth by Sleep? Final Mix? Orcus, that's what they called me in middle school. Yeah, imagine getting called Orcus in middle school, yeah. You should try the OG RE4 if you haven't yet. I have not. An all-time classic. I've heard really good things about RE4 though. Maybe Okay, let me quickly give all these guys a tier so I can know where I sit with this. Okay, Dark Side. I'd honestly give it like a D tier. I think it's actually a pretty bad first boss because actually I can't really rank all these guys right now. I can't explain it. Darkseid's D tier. I think I actually don't really know if I like the bosses in this game. I'm gonna put this more over towards this side. I don't know if I actually like the bosses. We're gonna have to look into that a lot more later. Replayability. Replayability is pretty solid. Slash post game. It has a pretty good post game as well. Actually, I'm gonna separate replayability and post game because there are certain things about the post game that I don't like. A few certain things. I feel like I'm trying to rush this. Can I slow down, guys? Can I slow down? I feel like I'm like rushing myself right now, and it's not you guys. I'm just in my own head. But I feel like I need to take this a little slower. Mini games. Does this even really have any mini games? World building. We're just gonna go with worlds. We're gonna go with worlds as well. Oh, wait, we have world design right there. Never mind. Grain combat. Console device. Console / device. I think the controls are actually pretty good, so I don't need this on here. The plot. Everyone else. What's in a remake? What? What is this for? What's in a remake? Delivery system. I feel like I need to set aside some actual time for this. I feel like I'm rushing myself right now. Put this in chat. Okay. So let me go a little more in depth. This is a little difficult because I feel like I can't properly discuss this, right? So let me break this down a little bit. I'm gonna go into each one of these things, and I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna give a direct example, and I'm gonna see where I sit with this. Okay. So characters / development. The characterization for Riku and Sora specifically. There are certain characters like Kairi who I think kind of fucking sucks. But with Riku, Sora, going to bed. Have a great day, bossman / chat. Hey, have a good night, Yasid. Take care of yourself. Make sure you stay hydrated. Hopefully, whenever you wake up tomorrow, you're feeling well rested. I know that may sound sarcastic. I'm all over the place right now. I'm sorry. But legitimately, take care of yourself. And I hope to see you in chat next time. Characters development. Riku, Sora, both really good. King Mickey, Donald, Goofy, all really good. Even the side characters are really good. Specifically, I mean Sora's stubbornness throughout the story, and his inability to, I would say, like, rely on others. Especially towards the end, spoilers by the way, whenever he goes to Hollow Bastion, and he gets whatever happens. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna try not to spoil too much. But what happens to him, and like something really bad happens, and he has to go through that, and just like seeing his character develop through that is really, really good. That's another thing I'm gonna throw in here. Actually, the ending in this game is amazing. I love the ending for this game. It kind of doesn't make sense. But especially like going and playing through Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 2, it is so phenomenal. No, the ending for this game is just amazing. Actually, never mind. And then also seeing Riku's character development, which seems like very null and void throughout this entire thing, and then going through to seeing afterwards. Something to do with the ending. It's so hard to discuss. Specifically, those two things, though, and then Donald and Goofy, which I'm going to try not to touch on too much, because they're probably going to have their own section in the video, just like Cole did in my Spirit Tracks video. Plot / setting. So this is revolving around the overarching plot, as well as the world like the overarching universe in which the story takes place, I think right from the get-go, it's really good. Because the thing is, the plot for this game is so linear and so all over the place simultaneously. Actually enjoys what they do. You don't have to rush. I'm a very patient person. Yips. Listen. I enjoy everything, okay? Like, usually I will stop stream if I'm not enjoying something. That's just the person I am, because I'm very, like, impatient whenever I do stuff. But the thing is, for me, I enjoy stuff more whenever people enjoy it more. So it's like, I will enjoy myself most of the time either way. But if I know that you guys are having a good time, I'm having a good time. I'm having a better time. So if I'm being patient and that makes it better, I'm gonna be more patient. Because I just need to, like, understand this. I don't want to just rush into that. Also, I'm kind of like, I need to take a breather. I'm skipping over that. Thank you for saying that, Mr. Yips. I appreciate that. I think that's a really good viewpoint. And I understand that, because, you know, me saying that, I just realized that we're basically, maybe not like the same thing, but it's kind of like, we're both having a good time if each other is having a good time. That type of thing. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. From the beginning of the game, the world is just so amazing, though. Like, I'm not even going to go into world design, because world design is an entirely different thing that I'm going to be talking about later. But, like, specifically with, you know, how we're introduced to the characters. How the characters move forward throughout the story just as a collective. Not characterization, but, like, how the plot drives everything. The setting in which it takes place, like the overarching universe, is so well put together for something so fragmented, especially with how all the worlds are collected, how they became the way that they are, the events that take place in the stories. And it does have something to do with pulling away from the universes that they're already created from, but it's kind of astonishing how well it was put together. I need to remind you guys, this game was conceived in 1999. And it was created and released in 2003. Like, this was when Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was coming out. Nuts. And I know you said you haven't played it, Mr. Yip, so this is probably going to seem like a little foreign to you. But if you watch the video after it comes out, I mean, you'll know what I'm talking about. And honestly, I don't even recommend you watching the video. This game franchise is so good that I just recommend playing it. Like, if you have never played it, it's a little hard to get into. You have to kind of want to play it, so maybe, you know, it is a thing where you have to watch a video on it first, because that's what I do. And that's how I got into the Mega Man Battle Network collection, and it is just so amazing. It is such an experience, and I'm going to experience it again real soon. But just, like the way everything melts together, really, just to cover that, is really good. It's really good. Nothing feels contrived. Sound design, I can't talk about this. I can't, because I do not know, and it's not in this game. Like, if I was doing Kingdom Hearts 2 right now, like, so for Kingdom Hearts 1, right? The sound design is right here. For Kingdom Hearts 2, the sound design is all the way over here. Like legitimately, the sound design, there are multiple songs within Kingdom Hearts 2 that will make me cry. Just because the sound design is that good. Like, and I say sound design, and I'm just talking about music right now. But even things like hitting somebody with a keyblade versus hitting somebody with a wooden sword, and the voice acting is nuts in this game. Like, later on, it gets a little worse, specifically in Kingdom Hearts 3. I think it sucks. But the voice acting, the way the characters interact with each other, lines sound so fluent, like it's actually just them having a conversation. And like little, like, you know, like tingles, if you guys understand what I'm talking about with sound design, kind of like the like wind chime noises, basically, is what I would call it. I feel like a lot of games struggle with putting in those very little things. And I don't think there's a single moment in this game. And again, I'll replay it and I'll be focusing on a lot of that. But the sound design, just overall, it's so hard to describe. It is, I wouldn't say it's perfect, right? Because everything can always be better. But it's the type, it makes you feel the type of way that it's as close to perfect as something can get. Until, like, kind of like how you have ice cream, right? Imagine this for a minute, guys. You have ice cream, and your favorite flavor is cookies and cream. You're like, okay, I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna get cookies and cream ice cream because it's your favorite, right? And or we're not gonna say cookies and cream. We're gonna say just plain vanilla. Vanilla is the only flavor you've ever had. You go to the store, you get vanilla. One day you're like, okay, vanilla's good. New flavor just dropped. Cookies and cream. Like, a friend told me about cookies and cream. They said it's pretty good. Let's see what they're talking about. You go and you eat cookies and cream. Literally the best thing since vanilla, right? It's the type of thing that's like, there's no way anything can be better than this. And then whenever Kingdom Hearts 2 drops, it's like, you get introduced to, like, a banana split or something, and you're like, your mind is just absolutely shattered. But this is like, this is saying you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2. This is saying, just this game, it is the best thing since vanilla. Like, it kind of puts it in your mind that nothing can be better. Or maybe not that nothing can be better, but it is as good as it gets. Until you find something better. Cutscene / animation. I mean, maybe I'm remembering this incorrectly, but this game, maybe I do a little closer to this side, but this game, every single time there was a cutscene, it was very impactful. Like, there were very few that didn't mean something, like, unless they were comedic. So whenever you're splitting the cutscenes in the game into two things, because this game did something kind of unique, where you get cutscenes, and I say unique, it's not really that unique. You get cutscenes for the important parts. And then whenever it's like stuff that doesn't really matter, there's no spoken dialogue. It's text boxes. So, and I think Square, or not Square, but Nintendo has a history of doing this, where the cutscenes is everything that's important, and then the text is everything that's like, you should read this, but you don't have to. And I think Monster Hunter kind of does it, but I just skip everything Monster Hunter has to say anyways. No offense, Monster Hunter. But there's no pointless keyframes. There's no pointless, like, animation or set pieces. Everything, and it's not even that there's no pointless ones, it's that everything that's in there matters. Like, I'm struggling to find something that's bad about this game, honestly. The world building, we're gonna get rid of this, because that kind of goes into plot / setting. Gameplay mechanics. I mean, okay, let me just flat out say this. This game probably was the game that set into motion almost all. And maybe I shouldn't say that, honestly, because it dates back to like Dungeons and Dragons, right, where you have multiple class types and stuff. But I feel like this game was one of the first games to actually implement it in a 3D setting, where you can just be the mage. I really enjoyed the magic mechanics in this game. The magic mechanics are really good, and they allow you to cheese the game very easily as well. So maybe it's not the best, but the actual combat in there is very clean. I mean, specifically with like the Sephiroth fight, I know later on, and especially with a lot of the post-game bosses, the combat is specifically designed where you need to be like kind of perfect with it, and is one of the most impressive things you can do in a video game is have precise have bosses that require precise inputs, because that means you need to do a good job designing the video game. Not just a good job, but a great job. Because it cannot be your fault if missed key inputs or it can't be your fault if the player dies due to bad game design. It has to be the player's fault that they died due to bad, like, missed inputs or a bad timing or something. And this game does such a good job at it. Asked how you're feeling lately. A few people have. I think a lot of people asked me last week. I'm feeling all right. You know, life isn't the best right now. Life also isn't the worst. I'm kind of in the middle. I was definitely feeling it earlier today, but then I went to the gym and I came back and I had a lot of ice cream. I stepped in wet cement earlier, and you know, things are going pretty good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, Mr. Gibbs. I think I've already asked you, but I don't remember if you responded or not. How is your day going? Not just how is your day going? How are you feeling lately? I feel like that's a good way of putting it. Because how's your day going kind of gives an out, right? But because it's like, oh, my day is going good. It's like, how are you feeling? You know, I feel like that's a really nice way of putting it, because it's interactive. It's more interactive, it feels like. But I don't even need to go into the difference between easy mode, proud mode, and the standard mode, not including the different combos that you can put in with the system that they have. The comedy, I'm just gonna gloss over this. The comedy in this game is amazing. Yeah, I'm a fan of stupid humor, and this game has a lot of stupid humor. Replayability. Now I will go into the difference. There is, and maybe it's not exactly replayability, but it's like, no, it is replayability. There is normal mix, easy mix, proud mix, and then there's other ways of play. There's also other ways of doing it, between having an early lead with XP, a normalized lead with XP, and a late game lead with XP to where you level up faster past level 50. There is starting with the sword, the wand, or the shield. Also getting rid of the sword, the wand, or the shield, allowing you to have different playstyles and unlock different skills based off of what you select, which allows you to have different combos later on in the game and different power levels later on in the game, which allows you to basically swap between a defensive mage, a defensive swordsman, a magic swordsman, or a swordsman mage, right? And me personally, you know, I was a swords mage. You know, I'm all about that. But it's really nice. There's so much to do in this game. Especially with with everything. I say especially, but I feel like the part that I'm struggling with the most right here is finding a singularity. This game just offers so much in the overarching span of everything that you can't just narrow it down to one thing. This game offers you a slice of everything, and not just a slice, a cake. Like every single thing is a cake, and you get to slice it however you like it. And I honestly, I don't know what other games do that. Especially in as early as 2003. It is nuts. It's crazy. The corniness, that kind of goes in with comedy. I took a random nap today. It was my day off. I feel a little depressed. Don't want to watch my normal YouTube videos, but I ate some good food and feel great now. Well, I'm sorry that you're feeling a little depressed. I know that can be not exactly. I mean, it is difficult, but I feel like for me specifically, it's. And I've been watching a lot of. Do you know who Healthy Gamer GG is? I've been watching a lot of his stuff recently. Why does it say I'm offline on both of these? Why is it saying that I'm offline? Okay, my bad. But it's so like demoralizing, because the more you're depressed, the more depressed you're going to get. If that makes sense. Like, the less you do, the worse it gets. And it's just so easy to do that. Like I was ready to just sleep and lay in bed all day, which is basically what I did yesterday. Um, but I'm glad that you decided to do that though, because it kind of maybe if it inadvertently it led you to kind of watching my stream, and I really enjoy. I am enjoying your presence in the stream. It's really nice to be able to just kind of talk to somebody about not even exactly talk to somebody, right? Because it's kind of I'm not saying that you aren't participating in the conversation, but it's kind of like whenever your friends talking about their day or something, and you're like, yeah, that's really cool, and that's really all you can input. It's like that. Like I enjoy having somebody to be here and like experience this moment with me, and just like to be able to share something that I care about so much with somebody. It means a lot to me. And that's one of the things that I kind of struggle with whenever I'm streaming, and that's usually when I get demotivated to stream. But I'm not gonna say just even, right? Having you in here is making the stream better for me. And that's not to say you have to be in here every time. You know, you do your stuff, you live your life. I just appreciate it whenever you're here. You know, it's always nice to have you in chat and to just be able to talk to you and see how you're doing. And because a lot of the time you check in and you see how I'm doing too. I feel like we have a lot of fun conversations. And whenever it was like me playing Fallout New Vegas, you know, just try to absolutely destroy everybody with only my fists. That was a lot of fun. I think you were one of the first people to join whenever I was doing that, and that really motivated me to keep going. And I feel like maybe it's not important that you know that, but maybe it's something you should know. And that really helped. That really helped me. During that point, I was going through a pretty rough patch, and it meant a lot to me. It did. Now time to stop being sappy. Time to go into the corniness. Like I said, you know, there's good parts, there's bad parts. I feel like one of my biggest problems, again with Kingdom Hearts 3, was one of my biggest problems with Kingdom Hearts 3 is how kind of like wax and wane it was with like Sora being like, I'm so happy, I'm so sad, I'm so happy, I'm so sad. This game is just, it doesn't do that. But there are parts of it when it's like, you're kind of overdoing the I'm so happy. Like, I prefer the I'm so happy, I'm so sad to the I'm so happy all the time. And I know he's like 11 or 12 in the game, but come on, brother. I'm not aware of that channel. I would highly recommend it. Especially with depressive episodes. I feel like one thing that helped me recently is I watched his interview with Ethan Nestor. If you know who Crank Gameplays is, he did one with Ethan Nestor. That one was really good. And that one kind of opened up. There's something that I actually sent one of my buddies the other day. It's called like athosixmia or whatever. Let me see. I sent it to alexithymia. It's like emotional blindness, and it kind of discusses that for a part of it. It's so like mentally refreshing. I'm planning on doing some like mental health videos in the future as well, because I've been big on mental health recently. It's something that I'm pretty passionate about right now. But I'm glad that I'm glad to hear that whenever I stream, it kind of like makes people happy. I don't always feel that comes across as the case. So thank you for saying that. I will try and stream more often. It's just life is pretty. I'm not gonna say hectic for me. I struggle a lot, and this is a little like interpersonal, but I struggle a lot with like maintaining a constant state of mind. So I will be super heavy, like I really want to stream, and then the next day I'm like, I never want to stream again. I struggle with that a lot. I am a very flippant person, and I'm trying to work on that. I'm going to therapy, but it doesn't just work its way in very easily. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff that kind of like forces me or not forces me, but like makes me like further push myself so that I can get better at doing it. Like just today, you know, I've been talking to some of my friends, and I just started a Pixelmon server today, and so I'm planning on hopefully, you know, doing some streams with some people on that, and I think that would be a lot of fun. So like I genuinely am hoping to be on here more often. But I also have like a lot of music and stuff that I'm working on, which I also hope to get out here someday. I might even stream my next concert. I don't know yet. I don't fully know yet. The ending for this game I'm not going to talk about because again, you need to experience it, Mr. Yips. And if you experience it in the video, that's your own choice. But I'm not going to spoil it for you right now. I'll give you some ample time. It's really good though. It's really good. Over to the bad things, the puzzle slash mechanical mysteries. Specifically, I feel like there aren't any in this game. There are no good puzzles. I'm pretty sure I got stuck in the Aladdin world for a while because it was just confusing. And I'm trying to think of the other world. And the Tarzan world. Both of them, there wasn't really puzzle aspects in there, but they were just kind of confusing. And then also with the Alice in Wonderland world, I feel it was more specifically the early games. It just kind of sucked. You know, there wasn't anything that like actually tested you. It was just more like figure this out. Go explore. There was no good I feel like there wasn't good signs for what to do. It was kind of it was just play more of the game. And I don't like it whenever that's part of a puzzle slash mechanical mystery because it's not a mechanical mystery. It's literally an experience issue. Like you aren't experienced enough in this. Go train. Go go grind a little bit. And I hate whenever games do that because like I'm just gonna go on IGN and look up a guide or something. I didn't do that because I don't like doing that. You know, I struggled through for like five to 10 extra hours just trying to figure that shit out. But I mean that is what it was. The bosses in this game were kind of fun. Specifically, one of the ones that comes to mind is the Ansem fight. I think specifically the one on Destiny Island. That one was really good. I honestly think that was one of the only hard boss fights in the game. And it was really hard. And it was kind of like the only skill check thing. So yeah, let me okay, now we can open this up. So stealth sneak is the thing that you fight with John, I believe. Opposite armor, like mid boss, mid boss, mid boss, mid boss, mid boss, mid boss. All of these are mid bosses. Like they're all mediocre. They're not bad bosses. They're just mid. Lots of mid bosses, mid boss. I actually did like the Oogie Boogie fight. Captain Hook fight, like I actually kind of like this fight. Riku fight was good. I liked the Maleficent fight, but not that much. Ansem Riku fight was really good. The Behemoth fight, like all the Leon fight was really good. Hades fight was pretty good. Leon and Yuffie, I really liked this fight. This fight was really good. And the Kurt Zisa fight. I have to re-go through the game and do all the post game bosses as well. But a lot of the bosses are just kind of like they're just mediocre. I want to say there's like really good bosses, but there's not really bad. There's no bad bosses. There are really good bosses, but most of the bosses in the game are mediocre. For a moment to check out the art, I think it may help you mentally. I mean, I'll check it out. Why did Rinsable respond with fucking spinning mozzarella sticks? Alistair. I recognize that jacket from somewhere. It's an aviator's jacket, I believe. I think I know somebody who would do better with this than I would. I would recommend if you've heard of one of my old. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't look it up on here. Oh wait, I can just do this. Let me see if they're live right now. No. Where are they? This guy. Some snow leopard. They play a lot of video games. They play a lot of Minecraft. I was in this stream if you can't tell, but they play a lot of Minecraft. They're like a furry VTuber. But no, it does look good. I wish I could draw that good. The tufts of fur, like I don't understand how people do. You can't see what I'm looking at right now, but you probably know what I'm talking about. The tufts of fur on the jacket specifically. I don't know how people do that line detail. It's so odd. Also, the lightning looks really good. How? Oh my gosh. And the gradient for the blue on the wings is very nice as well. Oh my gosh. I can't do gradient. I suck with merging colors. Merging colors is one of the things I am the worst at whenever it comes to drawing. I have a drawing that I made hanging up on my wall over there, but you can't see it because it's over. Actually, can you see it? Kind of. You guys see that black rod in the background? That's not a loop pedal. That's my lamp. But there is... Where is it? Right... There. That's my picture. That's my drawing. It was for my last concert. Okay, let me finish this up real quick. Okay, post game. I fought Kurt Zisa, and I've grinded a little bit. The post game is very tedious, but it is pretty fun. That's really all I have to say about this. The bosses I kind of just closed on, and the world design. Okay. The reason that this is in the middle is actually kind of for the opposite reason of the bosses. All of the world designs are really good or really bad. I really like Hollow Bastion. Bandito Sam 217 does great art. Is that a YouTuber? Or is that like a Fiverr commissioner? I've never heard of Bandito Sam 217. Hollow Bastion, one of my favorite. Traverse Towns. Is it Traverse Town? No, Twilight Town. Twilight Town. Hollow Bastion. Let me think. Olympus Coliseum is pretty basic, but I really like the design for it. That one's actually a mediocre one, so I rescind my former statement. This one's gonna piss a lot of people off. I really like Atlantis. The Little Mermaid world. I really like the Little Mermaid world. And the mechanics for it. Yeah, yeah. I know. What other worlds are there? The Pinocchio world isn't that good. I don't really like Monstro. Halloween Town. You know, Halloweeny Town. Get over there. And Agrabah has a pretty good world design as well. Yeah, I like Agrabah. Agrabah isn't that great, though. It's just good. But then you also have world designs like... It's mainly just the first few. The Jungle Book one is not that good. Or not the Jungle Book. Tarzan's one isn't that good. Alice in Wonderlands isn't that good. Monstros isn't that good. PNG tuber and artist. I'll have to... Let me highlight their name and I'll look them up. I'll look them up in my alone time after the stream. I'm trying to think of what other worlds there are. Halloween Town. Oh, and then the pirate ship for Tinkerbell. I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion formed on that one yet. I'll have to do that one later. Now, I will say, I really have to use the bathroom. I think I'll touch again on this later. I don't know how I'm feeling about the video just yet, but I think I do want to play the game again. So I'll touch base. I'll probably stream a few more times before this is mentioned again. But I think I might have to call it here. Okay, there's no might have to. I think I'm going to call it here. If you guys want, if you guys haven't already, Discord link. I put it in chat a little earlier. Join the Discord, and hopefully I will see you guys again soon. It's not going to be 10 years before I stream or upload again, hopefully. And yeah, thank you for staying through this entire thing, Mr. Yips. And Yassine, if you're watching the end of this VOD sometime later, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a happy Easter. Have a good day.